Hello students, how do you do? I do understand all of you are fine. Let's start the poem The Daffodils, and it is given in unit 13. And here, so as we know that this poem is composed by William Wordsworth. So this is the poem which is telling about natural beauty, and the natural beauty is present in the form of golden daffodils. So as you know students, daffodils are very important for us and for all of us because it is the treasure of beauty. And what is daffodils in the eyes of William Wordsworth? Let's try to know here, and let's try to describe this line by line. So what is told here: I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high over vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. What is here? I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high over vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. It means here it is told that the poet is wandering. How? Like a cloud. And how was he wandering? He was only one person. It means he was lonely. So the poet was lonely, and he is saying he was wandering lonely as a cloud. And how cloud? Have you seen how is cloud wandering? It floats in the sky. It floats in the sky like that, and it is mentioned here in the second line that floats on high over vales and hills. It means it will, as you know, a cloud wanders like poet, and the poet wanders like the cloud. Okay. And what is it saying? What is it saying? That floats on high over vales and hills. What is the meaning of vales? Vales means valleys. Valleys. Okay. And valleys, what is valleys? Valleys is in the place between two hills or mountains. That maybe that place is called valleys. So here it is told that the poet was wandering lonely as a cloud, and the cloud which floats on high over vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd. The poet saw at once. It means suddenly he saw. What did he saw? He saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. Host means a large number of daffodils. It means daffodils, daffodils, daffodils. And when he was looking this way, he was looking a host of daffodils. And what was the color of these daffodils? The color of these daffodils were golden. Beside the lake, beneath the trees. And where were these present? These daffodils were present beside the lake. Lake is present, and beside the lake. Beside means
inside of lake.
Yes. Okay. So the lake was surrounded by the
daffodils.
good golden daffodils. Beautiful color. Well, and beneath the trees there were many trees, and under those trees what was present? Daffodils were present. And what was happening? Fluttering and dancing in the breeze, and breeze was blowing. What do you mean by breeze? Breeze means the wind which is neither fast nor slow, in medium range, and in medium speed. At the medium speed it was blowing. I mean, wind was blowing. That is called breeze. It means gentle blowing of wind is called breeze. And that breeze, under the compact of that breeze, the flowers were what? Dancing. And I think you have seen when wind is blowing, then head of the flowers are doing this way. Suppose this is golden daffodil, and it is dancing like this, and sound is produced. Sound is being produced. So it is comparison, very good comparison. What is told here? Beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. And how is saying here? How is it compared? continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way. They stretched in never-ending line along the margin of a way. So here it is compared. I mean, golden flowers, golden daffodils are compared to the stars. And if you look at the sky, then you will find at night, and when it is not moonlit night, then you will find stars. It means the sky is full of stars. If you are looking north side, it is full of stars. No, in east side, in the direction of west, full of stars. So everywhere stars are. So that type of situation was being faced by the poet, and when he was looking there, when he was where he was wandering, so he was looking what? Golden daffodils, everywhere daffodils. This means the whole area was
Covered by
compact by daffodils. It was full of daffodils. So it is told here how it is compared here, just like the stars of the sky which are present in the sky. Those stars are being compared with being compared to daffodils. And the stretched in never ending line. How was the line of the standing daffodils, dancing daffodils? They were not ending, they stretched in never ending line. Which type of line? The line which was never ending. Okay, so it means continuously he was watching these the golden daffodils everywhere. Okay, and 10,000 saw I at a glance. Just a quick glance, he saw 10,000. What is the number of daffodils? 10,000 in just one glance. So he has a quick glance, this side, that side, everywhere he is getting daffodils, right? And what were they doing? Tossing their hats in a sprightly dance. It means they were dancing. They were tossing their heads this way, right? How?
with the help of
With the help of gentle breeze. So in the first stanza, last line is saying dancing in the breeze, and in the second stanza, last line says tossing. Toss. Do you know in the beginning of cricket, toss is done. So here it is tossing their heads in a sprightly dance. And now come here. The next stanza, third stanza. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet could not but be gay in such a jocund company. So poet is saying this type of beautiful scenario was enough to fill his heart with happiness. And the poet became very happy. Who is the poet? The poet is William Wordsworth. And he is saying, what is he saying? A poet could not but be gay. And something is happening here. And what happened here? He was enchanted by this scenario. And the scenery of the golden daffodils was very beautiful. So the poet was enjoying that scene very much, and he was very happy. He became very happy. And here's what was he saying? I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had brought. It means he's saying that its beauty is beyond the words. It means the beauty of these golden daffodils cannot be expressed in words. In such a situation, he was enchanted by the scene of the daffodils, and he was just gazing. Gazing means to look at anything attentively. That is called gazing. So he was gazing, he gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the so to me had brought. And he is saying that this beautiful scenery was the cause of wealth, and he thinks he has collected much wealth. How is it wealthy, student? Because for often when on my couch I lie in vacant or in fancy mood, there flush upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. And then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodils. So what is he saying? He is saying here, students, this beautiful memory is in his heart, and when he was very pensive mood, and pensive mood means when he was with a touch of sadness. It means when he was in jolly mood or he was in
Sad.
not jolly mood, he was in sad mood. In both moods he were changed by what? By the memory of those beautiful
Flowers.
golden daffodils. Right, students? So his heart is filled with joy, and what is told, they flash upon that inward eyes. He is saying inward eyes. Inward eyes means eyes are here, but what do you think? Eyes were present in his heart? No, his heart is compared to his eyes. His soul is compared to his inward eye. Okay, so he is saying whenever I am, he is saying that whenever he was in a pensive mood or vacant mood or in happy mood, then what happens? Then he finds that memory, and that memory fills his heart with joy. So that's why he is saying that it is my wealth. That is my wealth. Why? Because wealth, what does wealth give you? Wealth gives you happiness. And same thing is happening here. And what is saying, which is blush of solitude. It means bliss means supreme happiness. Very much happiness is called bliss. B-L-I double S or B-L-I-S-S. Right, students? And what is he saying? And when he remembers the beautiful scenario of golden daffodils which were dancing, and he remembers by his heart, and then he says the last line of the poem, and dances with, what happens? And then my heart with floods of fields and dances with the daffodils. Why? Because it's very beautiful. So really, students, think about the moment for every person. For you can find that they have some moments which are very memorable moments for them. Why? Because when they remember those moments, what happens is heart is filled with happiness. It may be a party, it may be a particular person. For other reasons, you can be happy when you remember the past event, and it makes you very much happy. So here this is the poet, students, which is told, which is expressed about daffodils, and these daffodils are very useful for the poet because it is his wealth, and this wealth is good for his health, because happiness is very necessary for our good health.
Yes.
So when he is in pensive mood, when he is in bad mood, he remembers the golden daffodils, and his heart is filled with joy, and he starts to dance with the daffodils. So why does he dance? With happiness he start to dance. So that's the poem, and that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and if you have liked this, please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. That's all for today, and we will meet in the next video. Till then, bye bye.